to our presentation of Illinois Club League Basketball. I'm Joe Lamy, joined by Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. Some of the future stars of the region look to hone in their skills as we have the Wolfpack hosting the Dynasty.
And to call this a rivalry might be underselling it. This is more of a feud than anything. These clubs really dislike each other.
And the Wolfpack would love to play spoiler in this one, looking to put an end to the Dynasty's 11-game win streak.
Yeah, Joe, and both of these teams have plenty of talent to get it done tonight. The Wolfpack are only 7-4 on the season, but this roster can play with the best of them and can pull out a win against just about anyone.
And how excited are you for this one? This is about as intense a game gets at the club level. These teams genuinely dislike each other.
Pass to James. Rejected by Eric Fisher.
Eric Fisher really helps out his team defensively. He's got the size, and so they kind of expect him to do it, but that doesn't mean it's not impressive when he does.
Guarded by Wells. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots coming. And Drake, you talk about the rivalry between the Wolfpack and Dynasty. They've both had their moments.
They certainly have, and I would expect a very physical game here tonight. That's the bare minimum when these teams play.
And the Wolfpack have possession. It's a 3-point game.
And for Eric Dillard, he's a standout at the high school level in the area, but most scouts have him as a middling recruit.
He can just disappear from games too often, though. Great shot, but too many easy mistakes that he has yet to fix.
Illegal screens are some of the hardest calls officials have to make.
Yeah, it's often so close, and you could really rule it either way.
Guarded by Wells. And it's Patrick Wells with the rebound. Outside, Timmerman. Wells. There's the triple. The shot's good on the assist by Zach Timmerman.
An elite 3-level shooter. Wells is someone you have to worry about beyond the arc.
Guarded by Wells. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the leader of this Wolfpack team, without a doubt, is Patrick Wells, a 3-star recruit who has a chance to play at the next level.
And he's not the biggest or most athletic player on the floor, but when he warms up, I mean, look out. The kid can straight up shoot the ball. If he can bulk up and add some strength, he could be a factor in college.
Eric Fisher drives in, and Fisher throws it down.
With his size and physique, getting in Fisher's way on the drive can seem like a very bad idea.
Pick by James. Passes to Wells. It's hauled in by the Dynasty. Defended by Stauffer. Stauffer comes up with the board. Knocked away. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Everyone is obsessed with the 3-ball, but you like your shots coming from in close as well.
And when Patrick Wells joined this team, he added some much-needed shooting that elevated this team to the next level.
Yeah, just like an elevator, Joe. Really dialing up the damage potential this team now has from deep.
Now here's Stauffer. Here's Fresh. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Now here's Dillard.
You look at this Wolfpack roster, a lot of players who will play college ball, but Patrick Wells could be the barometer.
And they are ecstatic to have him with the team. Add some much-needed shooting. They're hoping he can change the fate of their season. Clock at 6. Luan. Timmerman defending. Knocks it loose. Puts it up from 17. He can't bake that one in.
Just seemed like they were out of sync, out of rhythm. Waited way too long.
Yeah, you never want to be scrambling against the shot clock when you have time to give yourself a better possession.
Now Wells for three. It's hauled in by Eric Fisher.
I think that one could have easily fallen for him.
The D may have done just enough there.
And he dunks it down.
There was some serious hang time there. Incredible athleticism on display with that dunk.
Here's Wells.
And you look at the dynasty, MP has led the charge all season long. He's been a huge factor for them.
Without a doubt, he has rejuvenated the team this season. A standout for the dynasty as soon as he joined. Timmerman defending. He's now made half of his 10 shots in this one with his 5th made basket.
When you have that much of a size advantage, there's no doubt. Just take it to the hoop and lay it home.
Fresh, the screen. Here's Stoffer. Score the basket, his 2nd of 2 attempts.
They make Stoffer battle for it inside, but the Wolfpack small forward is up to the task.
James covering. And he banks in the layup.
An absolutely great job on the screen. He removes the defender completely out of the equation.
Wells outside. Takes the three. Nails the three-pointer. And with a showcase game like this in tonight's rosters, you can expect a lot of college scouts in the stands.
The importance of this game, setting the narrative of each player's potential. Opinions are forming about these players, and each minute could be another pro or con in each scout's report.
And the dynasty call time here. The Wolfpack making a switch here. Here's Cobb. Guarded by Wells. He steps back. Johnson brings the double team. Here's Cobb. Misses from close range. Well, you think about what sets MP apart on this dynasty team. His athleticism you rarely see at the club level.
He's been stunning, Joe. When he's driven, he's physically capable of explosive feats. Speaking of, I'm setting my phone up right here because I think we've got a great angle for some viral content.
Now Wells. And he's got 6 points for him.
You know, when it comes to Wells, his confidence, his ferociousness, his patience, it stands out the most, especially when it comes from shooting the three-pointer.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Beyond the arc. Here's Johnson. Wells. Johnson, no good that time. Stoffer brings a double team. Back to Junior. There's a lob to the hoop.
The size on the bench for both teams is formidable.
Oh, yeah, Danny, this team is stacked. I was looking up to some of the players walking in as we set up tonight. Woo, they're tall. I know one thing, though. I wouldn't take too many shots inside with either second unit tonight.
Guarded by Wells. There's the double team with Carter. Out of bounds, it'll go to the way of the Wolfpack.
Sloppy misconnection there.
And here's Stauffer. Pick by James. Right side, Stauffer. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down.
If you give Stauffer the mid-range shot, he'll try his luck each and every time.
Well, halftime not too far away, and MP and Wells have both had their moments.
And the talent gap between these two doesn't look that big, if there's even a gap at all.
MP has been something else this first half, well on its way to a huge game.
Dynasty coach Duncan Carter has worked to impart a sense of focus in this ongoing rivalry. The rivalry of these teams is well documented, and he wants his club to continue their winning ways.
Yeah, Danny, he knows that the way the games have swung between these two sides is a dynamic rivalry. He would like the Dynasty to play at a heightened intensity for this one.
And the defense knows they just can't let him get away with an easy shot.
Yes, sir, I agree. That is the best play they could have made right there.
And he's good on the second. Stauffer with the ball. He's got 8 in this one. Patrick Wells on the wing. Pass over to Robinson. Back to Wells. And that one's good.
I mean, look, Wells is not that tall. Stands 5'7", but he plays a lot bigger than he is, and he can score inside. He's just got so much belief in his ability.
And for Zach Timmerman of the Wolfpack, he moved here from Iowa not too long ago.
Yeah, we haven't seen too much of him, and I know the Wolfpack would have liked to see more of him. Unfortunately, he's been plagued by back problems, which can't be fun. You wonder how long he'll be able to keep playing for.
Now Wells. 9 points in this one. Fires from deep. On target from long range.
Totally in the zone. Wells saw that shot and he knew it was his for the taking.
Stauffer brings the double team. Dillard. Terrific assist and nice finish. Solid play all around.
The man just makes plays. That pass is on point.
Robinson sets the screen. And no good. Nice D from Dave Zadirko. And it's stolen away by Timmerman. And the Dynasty make a change here. Stauffer up top. Timmerman. Wells outside. This one for 3. They get the board. Robinson's shot is off. The Dynasty trail. Now Dillard. Dave Zadirko, high post. Oh, almost a 4-point play right there. But instead, he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. That one on James.
Three shots.
First free throw is good.
And Zadirko is a prototypical guy that any team would love to have. He's big, he's physical, and he's chasing blocks on D.
Makes it, and the next one will tie it up. And he nails the third. Now Wells. Not a lot of room.
Hey, who's watching you?
One second left. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Wolfpack ahead. They lead by a bucket. And will return right after this break. The teams have had their break. The Wolfpack and Dynasty getting ready to kick things off here in the second half of play. The Wolfpack in the lead. And in club play this season, the Wolfpack enter tonight at 7-4, while the Dynasty are a perfect 11-0.
And I'd say we could throw out the record books, Joe. Whoosh! I threw mine right across the table. Sorry, Drake. Because of the history of these regional rivals is so complex. Both teams thrive on denying the other the chance to win in big games like this one.
The Wolfpack with the ball. Swings it to Stauffer. Wells. Drills it from deep.
Oh, the moment that three went in on the other end, you just knew Wells had the answer on the other side. He's great from beyond the arc.
Guarded by Wells. And there's the alley. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. And he'll go to the line. Drew Robinson picks one up.
At 6'3" with a sturdy build, Zadirko's a beefy boy, and he can be a lot to handle inside. So it's not too surprising to see him draw some contact.
And we're here in the gym of the Plainview Panthers. It's a familiar floor to some players in our game today because they go to high school here.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I mean, home court advantage is everything in a contentious game like this. A little extra bit of comfort might make a difference. You can't count anything out in such a heated affair.
And he makes the first. Second free throw, no good. And here's the fast break. Shot from 12. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there. That's on Eric Dillard.
Nice work by Stauffer. He doesn't back down and earns himself a trip to the line. Well, the big name in the showcase has to be MP. He's a 5-star recruit and has a clear path to the NBA with his skill set and athleticism.
And scouts want to see him take over the game. They want to see him be athletic. They want to see his instinct and moves on the floor, because sometimes he can defer it a bit too much.
Everything Stauffer does on the floor is thought out. He's so calculated, and his teammates appreciate it.
From deep, sends it home from three-point land. And you love how MP has been able to put up the points with all the scouts watching. The Wolfpack trailing here. Wells, a screen. Here's Stauffer. Oh yes, 5 up, 5 down for him so far. He's perfect.
Yeah, I like the confidence by Stauffer. When he's close to the rim, he looks to score whenever possible.
Timeout called by the Dynasty. by Wells. Outside Luan. Over Timmerman. And the Dynasty tack on 2 more.
And that's been the growing part of Luan's game. He's so comfortable from that mid-range jump shot.
Outside Stauffer. Pass over to Robinson. Over Zadirko. They get it back. Wells. Rejected by Eric Fisher. And out of bounds, the Dynasty will take it. And here it's the Dynasty. They lead by 1. Guarded by Wells. Fisher outside. And here's Eric Dillard outside. Rebounded by the Wolfpack. Passes to Wells. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
And Wells looks so confident whenever he rises up for a jumper.
And it's stolen away by Timmerman. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
The D didn't even try to get back on the break.
Wouldn't have mattered even if they did. No way anyone was beating him to the bucket there.
Fires the 3. The 3-pointer goes.
And you can't afford to go under those screens.
Yep, he will make you pay. That's a lock and trail situation all the way.
Now Wells. 19 points in this one. Time called as the Wolfpack decided to talk things over. Stauffer. Hawkins covering. Outside Stauffer. Robinson sets the screen. Just 5 on the clock. There's James with the 3. It's hauled in by Eric Dillard.
When I talked to Wolfpack shooting guard Deshaun Carter pregame, he had a tablet with some personal scouting notes, animated plays, and video highlights.
Yeah, Danny, I was looking at his tablet, and he even had a My NBA franchise with creative players to represent each team. That level of dedicated planning makes him a database of information on these teams.
Down low. Here's Stauffer. And the layup is good.
Great work off the screen to move right to the rim. That was picture perfect.
Outside Luan. Hawkins. Fires from the wing. Rebounded by James. And the Wolfpack have possession. Outside Stauffer. From the high post. Will not go. Misses off the front iron.
That's the shot you're working for all game. He just couldn't hit it.
High percentage look, though, the kind you want to set back up again.
And he lobs it up. Stolen by Robinson. To the middle. Out of bounds. It'll be Dynasty ball. And on the bench for the Wolfpack, Coach Barry Bay. He's been with the program several years now and is trying to continue the success they've had this past decade.
Yeah, and standing directly in his path once again is the Dynasty. But with new leadership on the court from Patrick Wells, Coach is hopeful that the tide is about to turn for the Pack.
And here's Ricky Davidson from the arc. The rebound by Deshaun Carter.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
For a guy that shoots it as well as he does, I'd say that is an easy look.
The Wolfpack again can't hit it. Pass to Junior. Outside, Davidson. Puts it up from 17. Cobb can't hit. Carter, left side. To take the lead. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Carter is great at putting the...
And the Dynasty call time here. Patrick Wells on the wing. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 attempts. And it's been a nice game from Wells, who might be creeping up the scouts list with how he's played tonight.
Well, all game long, we've seen the passion that these teams have played with. No let up, no quit from anyone on the roster.
Yeah, passion is definitely one way to say it. Nothing that we can repeat on air, but it certainly seems beyond a little friendly ribbon.
Here's Carter. Pass to Fresh. Wells outside. Inside. And knocking it down again is the Wolfpack.
Nice jumper from the 6'8" Johnson. A big man who possesses a nice touch.
And here in the second half, you have to say that MP and Wells both have had the same impact with their scoring.
MP's the big name in this one, but Wells has been right there with him. He's come out here and matched MP shot for shot.
Pass to Fresh. And the first one at the line is good. So it's both teams making a change here. And so he makes both at the line that time. The Dynasty trail. Guarded by Wells. Patrick Wells with the steal. Pass to James. Outside, Timmerman. Fresh with it. Tadirko's there. Michael Stauffer on the wing with just 5 to shoot. The Wolfpack again can't hit it. Guarded by Wells. They need this. Count it. It's good.
I'd like to paint a picture here because his shooting chart is beautiful. Lots of good shots all around the floor.
Outside James. Wells. Off the mark there with the 3. Outside Luan. Dillard. Kicks it out to Fisher. The Dynasty with the rebound. Here's Zadirko. Tries yet again. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Absolutely incredible guts from Zadirko. What a massive bucket for his team.
Now a timeout called by the Wolfpack. And the Wolfpack making a change here. Passes to Wells. And Dave Zadirko with the block.
And Zadirko loves when shooters try to challenge him because he embraces going after the blocks.
And what a game for MP. He is showing out with a 30-point evening. And the Wolfpack with possession. Now Wells. Knocked loose. 2-0, no one back to stop it. The finish! And Dave Zadirko throws it down.
And Zadirko comes up huge in the clutch, looking to prove his reliability to his teammates.
Wells outside. To halt the run! Knocks down the trifecta. And this is what the scouts came to see from Wells tonight. He's getting his shot going. Guarded by Wells. Pass over to Dillard. Screen by Fisher. Good. It's very easy to see why MP is so high on the scouts list with how he's scoring tonight. Time called as the Wolfpack decide to talk things over.
They've got enough time that they can run whatever play they're most comfortable with.
Definitely. They're in good shape here. Shot clock's off, but still enough ticks left on the game clock to run a normal play.
Time called as the Wolfpack decide to talk things over.
They've got enough time that they can run whatever play they're most comfortable with.
Definitely. They're in good shape here. Shot clock's off, but still enough ticks left on the game clock to run a normal play.
Shot clock and game clock separated by 5. Time called as the Wolfpack decide to talk things over.
Still plenty of time for them to get a good shot. Don't need to rush things.
And I'd say that whatever their favorite play is, now's the time to execute it.
Passes to Wells. But they'll get another chance. They shoot again. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one, so they push him into the penalty.
That's a smart foul, trying to keep the game alive this late.
Yeah, it's not over, but they're starting to really run out of time.
And that's an intentional foul. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And he can't get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. Takes a 3. Misses the 3. That will do it. Put it in the books. The Dynasty continue their amazing start to the season and now stand at 12-0. Great win for them here.
A real gem. You could see why the Dynasty have been the team to beat. Great execution for them when it mattered most.
Well, you know the Wolfpack would give everything they had. You could feel the intense tone of this rivalry match early on.
Yeah, we've seen this before. Ultimately, talent just wins out. The Dynasty has a great group of players to build on, and they might have been tested here a bit, but they proved to be the better team.
For Danny Hogger and